of taekwondo is Olympics. True. So, as we are talking right now, we have set some minimum requirement for universities participating for taekwondo, for universities participating in taekwondo sports. And the minimum requirement number one is you must be a bona fide student of a certain university taking a course that is lasting for at least 2 years. And that course must be a diploma and above. The second minimum requirement for you to participate in such events are you must also be below 25 years of age. It is not discrimination, but it is for the purpose of ensuring that at 18 years old, enjoy the same, or 16 years old, enjoy the same privileges with people within the age set. Okay? Because you find that some institutions, some students are mature students. Some of them are taking masters, and at 32 years, 30 years, 28 years. So can you imagine when you join your first year at university level, you are 16 to 17 years and playing against 32 years. So that is the reason why we put those measurements. Okay? Lastly, the progress of university games at East African and all African are the same as this. We have been for university games a ranking game, which is a taekwondo grade 2 and taekwondo grade 1. Okay? That means if you participate in taekwondo, you earn points that will help you to go to the Olympics. Okay? And Olympics is our goal. As a university student, Olympics is our goal. Therefore, we have been for that purpose. And two, in our taekwondo activities, we have chose because we saw the population of the university. Most of people who are below 25 years, most of them and majority of them are 74 years and below. And again, getting those people in the girls who are minus 46 years is rare. And in men, getting minus 4 years is rare. Majority of the people are between 57 and 74 kg. That is where common men are. And majority of the girls are between 53 kgs and 67 kgs. You will find that those are the most competitive weights. So on that note, the technical aspect of executive committee of East African universities agreed that for the purpose of participation and equal representation of each and every comrade in taekwondo, it was agreed that the maximum, because you might be in bantamweight, you might be 6, but the maximum you can enter is 2. But the minimum you can enter is 1. And that is per weight category. Okay? If you want to enter 0, it is your choice. Okay? But for the purpose of participation and increase of number, because we found out that the most majority people are on the same weight category, which is 62 in men, very common, 57, very common, 64, very common. When you go to heavyweight, rare. Middleweight, rare. Welterweight, rare. Featherweight, rare. Okay? So on that note, we agreed that 2 entry per category. And it is in the rule book. 2, I want you to know that genders are treated separately. Female are females, and they are not mixed. That we mix female have got their own ways of ranking, and the constitution addresses women as a full team and men as a full team. So on that note, in this competition, if you are two weight category, you do not panic that only one person will participate. Two are allowed to participate. Okay? And lastly, I would also wish to inform you that we want to encourage you and you work of recruit more participants, because from next year it will be a ranking game. And if you participate in East African University game, you get 20 points. If you go to All African University game, you get 20. You go to FISU, you get 20 points. Okay? And FISU will be in China in July next year. Okay? So on that note, I just wanted to clarify for you. In this competition, I know my colleagues might say, the federation will say something. However, I also want to let you know that we are using best of three, which is the current system right now. Best of three. I hope and trust and believe that all of you understand best of three. My colleagues here will still update you on that. But best of three is same way. All rounds end at round two. Unless you get one, he gets one, he will go to round three. But if he gets one, then the second round he wins again the second round. The round ends at that point. Okay? That is best of three. So in most cases, the competition will be over at that level. South. And the minutes are as usual too. Okay? The other thing that I may wish, because I do not want to come back here again and address anything, is maybe issues pertaining to point gap. Okay? If you have scored 12, the round ends at that level. If it is more than 12, okay? Sounds out. So hata kama umeingia ukakuta 1, 2, 6 point, 12 points, the system will lock automatically. Usione umeonelewa. Because some of you might have used electronic for the first time. Okay? So. Then another thing is, if you manage to garner more than 5 Gambian, if you force opponent into, if you provoke an opponent into Gambia 5, and the opponents account 5 Gambians, the competition ends at that level. No issue of points that round 1 I had 30 points, and the opponent only got 5 Gambians. There's no that one there. Okay? In the event that round 1 you won with 30, and the opponent round 2 won with 1 point, you are the draw. There's no issue of, CB round 1 you see in 30, round 2 you only got 1 point. No. Understood? So those are some of the basics that I understand. I hope and believe that you understand them. With those few remarks, allow me to, I don't know the protocol here, but allow me to call the secretary so that the secretary can address the protocol as passed, the Ugandan Taekwondo Federation. Here you have very qualified personnel from the federation, and you have seen when there was some little inconveniences, they had to go to the technical